Change is never painful, only the resistance to change is painful. If you light a lamp for somebody, it will also brighten your path. The greatest victory is the one over oneself. Forgive and be free. Forget that you have forgiven and be free. Do not learn how to react. Learn how to respond. Suffering is wishing things were other than they are. It is our own thoughts that lead us into trouble, not other people. Do not speak unless it improves on silence. The less you have, the less you have to worry about. Pain is certain, suffering is optional. The whole secret of existence is to have no fear. A truly wise man does not play leapfrog with a unicorn. Mind is everything. What we think, we become. To understand everything is to forgive everything. The end of desire is the end of sorrow. All rising to great places is by a winding stair. To have everything is to possess nothing. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. Our life is a creation of our mind. Better is to speak unpleasant truth than to tell lies. A mind that perceives the limitation is the limitation. All descriptions of reality are temporary hypotheses. If a man lives a pure life, nothing can destroy him. Whatever is subject to origination is all subject to cessation. The way to happiness is keep your heart free from hate, your mind from worry. Live simply, give much, fill your life with love. Do as you would be done by. The fool thinks he has won a battle when he bullies with harsh speech, but knowing how to be forbearing alone makes one victorious. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Develop the mind of equilibrium. You will always be getting praise and blame. But do not let either affect the poise of the mind. Follow the calmness, the absence of pride. In our lives, change is unavoidable, loss is unavoidable in the adaptability and ease with which we experience change lies our happiness and freedom. All things appear and disappear because of the concurrence of causes and conditions. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. True and lasting inner peace can never be found in external things. It can only be found within, and then, once we find and nurture it with ourselves, it radiates outward. Release old concepts and energies that keep you in self-punishment patterns. Release old stories and create from a place of love and self-validation. You're worth it. The world is a looking glass. It gives back to every man a true reflection of his own thoughts. Rule your mind or it will rule you. If you cannot find a good companion to walk with, walk alone. Like an elephant roaming the jungle, It is better to be alone than to be with those who will hinder your progress. There are two things that we should avoid, O disciple, a life of pleasures, that is low and vain, a life of mortification, that is useless and vain.